Welcome, ladies. Today's topic is how you should give less to receive more from him. So, especially in early dating, but you can apply it for relationship or marriage. If you want more attention from the man, if you want that he is more interested in you, if you want that he values you more, then you must stay leaned back, pull back, and give less of your time and attention to receive more of his interest. And I know for many of you it sounds counterintuitive. When you start feeling attracted to a man, you want to spend every single minute with him. Yeah, finally found somebody that you feel good about. He's perfect on paper, he treats you well, and you just in your dream life, and you just want to let go of all the other guys from your circular dating pool and just focus on him. Okay, why should you not do that? There are many reasons. The first one is that a man doesn't get attached if he spends time with you and doesn't fall in love when you are all the time in front of his face. Men fall in love when they miss the woman. Okay, when they have space. Yeah, imagine you guys are like this and you're like leaned back, you don't come to him, or you're unavailable, you have other dates. He will miss you and he will desperately want to close the gap. Yeah, it's his job to close the gap between you two, and trust that the right man will do that. And that's the first reason. Okay. The second reason is that if you spend so much time with him, like I have private clients who spend too much time with their man, and not only one, like it happens to many of them, like 11 hours dates in the first month, going on trips, like that's all too much attention for him. And yes, the woman gets more attached and she hopes for commitment, and then she has all of her eggs in one place. And this can just lead to disappointment and feeling like being ghosted after he leaves, because there's a big chance before a guy dates you for the first 6 months that he might not decide to be your forever man. Okay, so that's why do not go on longer dates than 2 to 4 hours. Then the second point is that a man would not value you if you give him too much attention. I know, again, it might be counterintuitive. You might think, okay, I am in my job, and at my job, the more certificates I have, the more I work, the more I get money and the higher payment I have, right? So in school and job, it works. In the masculine world, it works. However, you guys know, when you follow me, in dating, you have one feminine, one masculine. Only this becomes like a whole union. Yeah, the feminine and masculine. And there can't be too masculine, because then they would repel each other. So that means if you want a masculine man, you must lean back and make him pursue you. And a masculine man doesn't value what comes easy to him and what is in abundance. It's sad, right? We should all value abundance. However, men want to chase you, pursue you, and if he gets to see you once a week for 2 hours, he will have much higher interest in you than if you spend with him the whole weekend, or if you spend with him 11 hours. Yeah. So it's better for you, because you can still, in those 11 hours, you can still date 3 other men, and you don't get attached. And it's better for him, because he will be more interested, because it's more valuable. It's rare. Yeah, he has to wait, chase, and pursue. Imagine it's the man's DNA. Imagine the man back then, the date, they had to go hunting, right? Like imagine that the deer or whatever they want to hunt, would just come to them and just be like, yeah, here I am, you can kill me now. It would be like boring for them. They would be like, wow, I'm not a hero. It was so easy. What will the other think? But imagine then they had to like really wait for hours in cold and had to risk their life to kill the deer and bring the food to the tribe. They would feel like the biggest hero. And this is like the man's ego. They feel like a man when they can pursue something and chase. So yeah, lean back and let him wait and trust the right man will wait. Yeah. And you want a high effort man. I mean, come on. If he can't wait a couple of days to see you, how can he be in a marriage? And a marriage has much more issues than waiting a few days for a date. Okay. So that's the second point. Why it's super important to lean back and say no to too much time with the guy. Yeah, so let's recap. The first one's because you get attached. The second, because he will value you more. And the last point is that, as I mentioned, men are in the beginning full of testosterone. And if you dated a little bit, you know that in the beginning they behave different. They're so high effort, want to see you all the time. But after a while, the testosterone level goes down, and then the men show their true face. And the true face doesn't have to be bad, it can be good. Yeah. However, it's always going to be a little bit different in the beginning. And only after 3 to 6 months, you can really see, okay, do I really like him for him? Because the cloud of chemistry is kind of gone. And he can see, do I really like her for her? Do I want to commit to her? Do I want her to be my wifey? Yeah. So because it takes so long, 3 to 6 months, it is best to be really easy in the beginning. Yeah, to not see him a lot, to have many other guys that you're dating, maybe even 6 in your rotation. And yeah, and I hear you, if the chemistry is high and you really like him, you might just want to be with him, but open up to the possibility that you might meet other men that you at least feel good around. You might have other activities that you also enjoy. Yeah. So when you're alone, also don't think about him. I know sometimes it's hard if you really like him. However, if you spend with him 2 hours just to make him value you more, but then you think about him every single day, 24/7, you're still chasing him. You're still energetically the masculine person and the leader, and he can feel that. Yeah, he can feel that he got you. So, how can you stop thinking about him? I've realized that many women obsess and think about men out of fear that they will leave them. So, change your thoughts that the right man will stay no matter what. So the fear goes away. And secondly, focus on your life. Yeah, go out with others, focus on your hobbies, and just realize that I can feel as good in my own life alone as I'm feeling with him. Yeah. And all those tips bring lots of awareness. If you always feel like you give to the man, you open your heart, but then they disappear, or they start acting weird, or you give and then they suddenly don't return your love. Now you know why this happens. However, it's not easy to embody this because you've been probably conditioned from your parents or even the society. Honestly, our Western society conditions us so much to be in masculine energy. And this conditioning isn't easy to break just by watching some videos or reading some books or even taking courses. Such a conditioning really needs deep healing and deep reprogramming. And this is what I'm doing with my clients. We practice embodiment of the feminine energy, that those tools don't feel like a tool, but more natural because you're so feminine and enjoying the moment. Yeah. So if you really, really want to have the relationship where you get the flowers and you get the attention and you get the commitment and you feel like you don't have to work hard for it, but it's just coming to you, and you want that it lasts for a long time because you embodied those tools, you don't act, then I highly recommend you to reach out to me so that we can have first a free love assessment call, and I can see how I can help you already in this call. And I can see if we are a good match for working together 101. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. Share with me in the comments your takeaways. And if you like this video, then yeah, share it with your girlfriends. I'm sure they might really, really like this message.